Prince Harry was described as callous by royal commentator Angela Levin. The biographer, who penned a book about the Duke of Sussex in 2017, praised Sasha Walpole for the way she came to the fore to tell her side of the story after claiming she was the person Prince Harry described in his book as an older woman with whom he lost his virginity. Appearing on Talk TV's The Independent Republic of Mike Graham, Ms. Levine said, "I think Harry has got used to being able to say whatever he likes without anybody responding." Referring to Ms. Walpole, the author and journalist added, "Now he has come up against somebody who just lives a very straightforward, ordinary life and didn't have the decency to warn her, even the day before the book was out, about what he was doing. He is callous. I think he is more like the old-fashioned royals above it all rather than today's royals who try to make sure they are in touch with the public and don't get all snooty. They obviously have to wear very smart clothes and live in very smart palaces, but they are more accessible. But Harry has pushed himself so high that he is not accessible and he thinks that what he says is right." Ms. Walpole said in interviews she released a few weeks after the publication of Spare that, upon learning Harry had recounted the episode in his book, she had started to fear someone would realize he was speaking about her. She explained she chose to speak to the media herself to be in control of the attention she would receive after her name became public. Ms. Walpole, a digger driver living in Wiltshire, also argued Harry could have got in touch with her to warn her beforehand he would mention their romp in what became a best-selling book within hours of its release. Speaking to The Sun, she said, "It is his story, and he's entitled to write what he wants. He didn't name me, but people who were there that night, or simply part of that social circle, would be able to work out it was me." Possibly, Harry could have thought about that before publishing. "He could have found me if he had tried." Arguing Harry didn't need to provide details in the book about his first time, Ms. Walpole also said, "But he described how it happened, in a field behind a pub. That's fine if you're not the other person involved. But if you're me, then you suddenly feel as if your world is getting a little bit smaller." In her conversation with Mike Graham, Ms. Levine said Ms. Walpole was very impressive in her reaction and in taking the chance to make her voice heard. Elsewhere during the program, Ms. Levine also commented on a newly released trailer of South Park, an irreverent U.S. cartoon for adults, which seemingly pokes fun at the Sussexes. Ms. Graham said this suggests Americans are falling out of love with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Ms. Levin replied, "I think a lot of them don't like them because they care about their families and they think they have been just vile about the family. And also they have said enough about it. How many times can you go on and on criticizing people and not doing anything else more positive?"